Kenzo, what's up?
Fucking with the pinks, man. For real, for real. You know, I wanted to get in here. We want to talk about the pinks, and there's a lot of people that don't know too much about the pinks. There's a lot of people that act like they know a lot about the pinks. I don't act like I know a lot about the pinks. I don't know shit, but I'm here to learn. And if anybody has suggestions or anything, anybody has some that they know that maybe other people don't know, pinks, it'll be awesome. You know what I'm saying? We're here to learn as well. Mark has been dealing with the pinks for a minute, right, Mark?
Yeah, me and Shark own one pink fluffy carrier, and then I partnered up with Mountain Shadow, and she had a litter of pinks that are they're the truth.
Now, from my understanding, if you don't know, you know now. You know, every color, every pattern comes from a different breed, right? True or false? Everything comes from something, basically, right? Starting all the way up from
blue,
from all the colors and shit. That not the standard colors. Starting from the colors, it came from somewhere. You know what I mean? And well, we're just here. You know, we want to know the origin of pinks, man. You know what I'm saying? Where, for the people that don't,
you want me to start with that?
Yeah, we can start with that.
Okay. So basically, sorry about the noise in the background, guys. I got kids here, you know, like this is my family. But basically, there's three ways. There's three ways you can get a pink dog, right? One is non-testable off the Boston, which is non-testable pink. It's not the pink you want to breed, right? So if it doesn't come up LAA or Cal, that's and people say it's pink, it's not pink. That's not. It may be a type of pink, but it's not what we're breeding for, right?
Yeah.
Then you have the LAA and the Cal come from either the pug line or the Pekingese. There's no other way to get it that we know of. And there's no problem with either. The Pekingese is usually generally not as far along as the pug. All right, that's the difference. And when we talk about far along, we're talking about generationally, right? Because the Pekingese have been brought in more relatively like recently, as opposed to the pugs, which have been working for Jennifer Blue Eyed Pinks has been working hers. She says about 15 years, I believe.
About 15.
So yeah, 15. Yeah, with pugs, and then she started with the Frenchies. So the thing is, like the Pekingese that I've seen, the furthest along Pekingese I've seen is like 4th generation, I think. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I would need people to understand that. We prefer the pug lines. I own a Pekingese pink. I own pug pink, right? We prefer the pug line. Your boy's from the pug line. The reason I do is because it's more worked on. You know, it's more stable. Now, people get on here and they talk about, tails and muzzles and stuff. Everything, including Isabella, including Fluffy, all this stuff has throwbacks. You still get Fluffies that throw full tails. You still get Isabellas throwing full tails. Anytime you introduce a foreign gene into the French Bulldog, you have a chance of throwing back. It doesn't matter what that dog looks like, you have a chance. Now, the way you minimize that is you get deeper in the pet, the breeding, like the generations. So that's the thing. Now, there's two different things we're going to explain about pink. You have albino, then you have leucistic. Leucistic, what it is basically the easiest way to explain this to people that don't understand is leucistic is getting the color characteristics of pink without the health detriment of albino, without the detrimental stuff that albino brings in. So you do not want a full albino dog with red eyes. They can't be in the sun. They have shorter lives and all that stuff. So, what does it say? So that's basically what's going on. If you don't know what line your pink is, be very careful in breeding it. We were talking about this earlier.
Yeah.
They need to know where their line is. They need to understand if you have a Pekingese line, we're recommending you bring it to a pug line to stabilize it because the pug line's been worked more. If you have a full pink, I personally say that you got to bring it to know what you're bringing it to. Work with somebody who's doing it. you know, like, because there's a lot of people giving the wrong information out there,
All right.
you know.
Before we keep going on, look, this live, bro, is Jesus Christ. I got people calling me right now. Hold up, man. Give me 1 second.
What up, fam?
All right, this live.
What's wrong? Oh, you on? Yeah, we're on a live. Talking about the pinks.
So look, this live is for open people. You know what I'm saying? Open-minded people as well. You know what I mean? I mean, this is for the people that's doing DNA, that's into getting into new lanes. You know, creating new stuff. This live is for that, bro. I mean, if you're not really into it, you know, all respects to you. You know what I mean? It's all good. You know, but everybody has their lane, and we chose to do. You know what I'm saying? We're pushing the pink line right now. I mean, it's just a different lane, bro. It's just a different lane from everything else, and we respect everybody else's. We respect everybody's opinion, and what everybody's going on. But in this live, we're going to talk about the pinks. If anybody has questions on the pinks, I got my man Mark that can answer them. You know,
I can answer most. I mean, a lot of this stuff is conjecture, like, and based on breedings that we've done. Well, my partner has done recently, based on speaking to Jennifer from Blue Eye Pinks, who's an awesome. Let me tell you, can I just take 1 minute to do this right now? Yeah. This lady, she got ridiculed. She got like beat down by people online and all this, and she's actually taken the time to create correct pinks structurally, and she's done it the right way. And I got to tell you, man, I cannot give her enough flowers. I know she doesn't really mess around with the law and stuff, but she truly has put her blood, sweat, and tears, and she's finally getting the credit that I believe she deserves, and a lot of people believe she deserves. So, you know, I just want to put that out there because I give her a lot of respect.
Perfect. All right. What's the best deal? All right. So look, we're gonna start answering questions, man, and if it's not native to pug or pick or Pekingese, where is the origins? If it's not related to pug or pinks, the origins, basically. I mean, that's
yeah. So if it's a Boston pink, that's called non-testable. I don't mess with that. It gives a visual look of pink around the eyes and the blue eyes, but it doesn't give anything else. Like it doesn't. It looks like a cream dog basically with pink nose and blue eyes. I mean, there's no. It's just not something I like. I also stay away from cream with pink dogs because cream just covers the pink. Pink covers things already.
Pink covers things already. Fucking bug. Question.
So the cream on the pink is gonna create like a platinum pink.
Yeah, white. It's a white dog with pink nose and blue eyes. Those blue eyes. So it's kind of useless. Like, honestly, to bring a dog with cream that's pink to another dog that's cream and pink is kind of it's redundant. You know, if you want to have one copy of cream, that's fine. That's totally okay. But once you bring it to two copies, it becomes a white dog with pink eyes and blue. You know, I mean, or pink around the eyes and nose and blue. It's like a white dog. It's all it is.
Okay.
You can't tell it's pink.
Now, pinks do have a lot of different shades.
Yes.
And it really all depends on what's under the pink. You know what I mean? What's under the pink determines what kind of shade the pink would right? So
correct. Every single DNA input, meaning blue, double intensity, single intensity, no intensity, tan points, AY, brindle, pied, every single input you put into pink is going to give you a different color.
Okay. And a lot of these colors are similar, though.
Yeah, they're just shades. They're just shades. They're going to be the intensity of the pink or the caramel color that you got is going to change. That's basically the bottom line.
Now, a lot of people's, a lot of people do like the caramel color. In order to get the caramel color,
yes, so Frenchie,
what color under the pink does caramel pink have to be in order for you to get that caramel color? And maybe with the tan points.
So here's the deal. You would be able to tell me better. Your boy's DNA basically is what is going to make that. Now, every input after that is going to either dilute it or intensify it. And I'm not at the point, and I got to tell you, the litter that Mountain Shadow, my partner, dropped, every single dog has different DNA, and we have 4 full pinks. There she is, Mountain Shadow. She's got the puppies there. She's an amazing person and a breeder. She, every single dog has different DNA, and every single dog is a different shade. Okay, and it's just by one either fluffy or an extra rojo, or it's amazing how they all are different shades. That's why I'm speaking from a place where we actually know what we're saying, because it actually visibly happened in front of us. There's a lot of people giving out information that doesn't seem to make sense. You know, they're like, oh, it must be tan points, and it must be this, and it must be that, it must have testable, and that's not true. It depends on what color pink you want to create. You're going to find out that there's a million dogs, right, that carry no pied, no brindle, and no tan points, say, and they're going to look like this. Then you're going to have dogs that no pied, no brindle, double fawn, testable, that are going to look like this. And it just depends on what you want. It's not like Isabella. Everybody rushes because they want testable and all. It's great to have all that. But the thing is, it's not required with pink. It does not matter. The pink is going to cover it. The pink, the more DNA you have, all that, in my opinion, in Mountain Shadow, the reason why she bred the way she did was because basically you as a breeder, you choose what you want to activate with the studs you're using. We're not forcing you to go into a certain direction where new shade Isabella pink. Listen, I have a double rojo, blue, cocoa, fluffy, brindle, double fawn female, right? She's going to make new shade Isabella fluffy pinks her very first breeding.
She's gonna make.
Thank you very much.
Pinks.
Yeah, she'll make new shade fluffy pinks her very first breeding. Nobody's seen what those look like yet. That's been publicly, you know, they might look cool as hell. They might be like a different color that people aren't crazy about. Nobody knows. So everybody's trying to pack these pinks with everything they can. They don't know what they're doing. And if everybody's breeding the same colors, then it's kind of stupid, because the whole point of the pinks is that you can get different shadings. You might like black and tan pinks. They might be the coolest shading to you. You may not like double rojo, or you may be in love with double rojo. That's the thing that people are not understanding. Yeah. I've had so many. Hey, who's that?
Lilo.
Hey, Lilo, how you doing?